The Tang Dynasty ruled China from 618 to 907 CE. During China's Golden Age, it was China's most powerful and successful dynasty. It was a golden age of art and literature for the Chinese. After the collapse of the Sui Empire, Tangs combined traditional sources of power and legitimacy with innovations better suited to the current circumstances. One Tang leader, Gaozu, revived the civil service examination with the hope that government officials would be chosen based on merit. However, many aristocrats continued to influence policies. Also, the empire had strictly been a patriarchy until Emperor Swu gained control of the empire for a period of time. She in turn made innovation to the government by creating new posts, providing more opportunities for advancement, and increasing salaries. The interaction between the Abbasid Caliphate and the Tang Dynasty encouraged significant technological and cultural transfers. The Battle of Talas opened up more of Central Asia to the Islamic people. This was the first time Muslim communities began to pop up in East Asia. As far as technology goes, the most important thing was the Abbasid Caliphate learned about paper making from the Tangs. The cultures interacted, and there was a blend of these cultures through art and music. Innovations led to an increase in production of both agricultural and industrial productions. The Tang started to farm tea, sugar, and new varieties of grain. Also, double cropping of land with rice and winter wheat resulted in a greater quantity of food. As far as industrial innovations go, iron and steel production increased in China when they began to use coke for smelting. There were many things that led to an urban revival in places from the Tang Dynasty. First off, there was safe and reliable trade in these urbanizing cities, thanks to the Silk Road and constant trade between the Islamic states in the West. The rise of commerce brought an increasing use of money, particularly the privately circulated silver, and various credit and banking institutions began to emerge. When there were new innovations with agriculture, there was greater productivity, and in turn population grew. Also, the population movement to the south promoted the agricultural expansion in the most fertile and productive lands of the country. In fact, at the time, the Tang Dynasty had the most populous city, Chang'an. There were important new forms of labor and organization that took place under the Tang Dynasty. In the military, troops organized the Fubing militia system, under which men of agriculture households served in the army on a rotation basis. Also, there was an equal field system which granted peasants a certain amount of land in return for which they paid taxes in grain, cloth, and labor on public work projects. As in most Chinese empires, the Tang Dynasty experienced a peasant revolt. Trade was a big part of the economy, and from it powerful trading cities emerged. The Silk Road reached its apex in the Tang Dynasty. Many countries were willing to build good relations with China. This led to trade prosperity along the Silk Road and to frequent cultural exchange between the West and the East. India-ocean trading also impacted China's economy and society greatly. It helped transform southern China from a subsistence economy to an export-oriented economy. Various products and goods were imported and exported in and out of China during this time. As a result of this trade being a major economy, different technology and innovations developed to help long-distance trade, like the Grand Canal was erected for ocean trade.